Hi, my name is Matthew and welcome to Matthew Land. Today we're talking about the missing submarine that was on its underway adventure looking for the Titanic and never came back. Now, we're not talking about the sub or the missing people, we're talking about how everyone's actually really upset and how there's a big search underway. Hear me out on this. I'm actually confused as to why so many people are so upset and why there's such a huge search underway when there are so many others, so many larger problems in this country and actually around the world. There are a total of 5 people on this submarine. They all signed a waiver saying that they understand that there's a chance they may not come back. These are people who are on their adventure explorers. They're the same type of people who would climb Mount Everest just to say that they did it when that's a trip that in order to go, it'll cost you $10,000 just to go. This is something that I couldn't do myself. It doesn't matter if I'm in peak physical shape. I don't have $10,000 to spend. Something on my bucket list, I want to go to Antarctica. I want to step foot on all 7 continents. And I'm probably going to have to save up for 10 years just to be able to afford to go on that trip because, again, $10,000. I don't have that kind of money. Now, this country, America, we've spent millions upon millions of dollars, and we're not the only country that's searching for these people. With the international community, there's been over $1 billion being spent. There are all sorts of different countries. The United States Navy, the United States Coast Guard, we've got ships, we've got our own submarines that searching for these people. There are only 5 people that are missing. 5. That's it. Now, there are so many other problems in this country. There are all these senators and Congress people who really love Trump, who are all about America first, and they're some of the biggest people saying we need to find these people. I don't understand it. Why? Really, why? We're spending so much money on this when, all right, look at this. In 2019, 13 unarmed black men got shot by police. I'm not saying that the solution is to defund the police at all. Maybe some training, maybe something else needs to be done. I'm not the person to ask about this, but something needs to be done. Maybe invest some resources into that. In 2022, 800 migrants died trying to cross the border illegally crossing the border into the United States. Yes, this was illegal and something should be done about this. I'm not the person to ask as far as what should be done, but why don't we do something about those 800 people? These are human beings. It doesn't matter what country they're from. It doesn't matter. Why should that matter? These are people. Just like you and me, they're people. Why are millions and billions of dollars being spent for 5 people when there are so many greater problems at home? There's poverty, there's food insecurity, there's homelessness, there's mental health, there's issues with our schools, gun safety. There's so many other problems here at home. Why are we not focusing on those as opposed to 5 people? 5, that's it. Why are we looking for 5 people? There are hundreds upon hundreds of people in our Navy and the Coast Guard, in our military, who are looking for these 5 people. Just because they're 5 Americans? Why don't we focus on the millions of school children, the millions of homeless people, the millions of people with mental health problems, the thousands who are dying each year because of gun violence? Why don't we focus on that as opposed to 5 people who are missing because they had so much money that they could afford to see something that you and I can't afford to see? Why not focus on that? Why not focus on people who need the help? as opposed to people who signed a waiver, who knew that there was a chance that they couldn't come back, that they were signing up for a company that had issues with communication. Why not spend money on that? Why not spend money on Social Security? Some federal program that is going to lose its funding because the Republicans in Congress want to use it as a piggy bank and have said that they want to get rid of Medicare. Why not focus on that? Why not focus on at least finding solutions to these problems? Why not focus on working together to find solutions to these? Why not spend our money on that? Why not do that as opposed to there's 5 people who are missing? There are thousands upon thousands. Fuck that, there are millions of people who need our help in this country. Why not put America first? Instead of 5 people, help millions of people. Why not do that? There are thousands of people in our military looking for 5 people. Why not help millions of people instead of 5? I don't fucking understand. I had a stroke. I'm fucking brain damaged. I don't get it. Maybe I'm too dumb. Maybe I'm too brain damaged to get this. But there's 5 people and there are millions of people who need our help. Why not focus on that? Maybe I want to focus on the greater good. Maybe that's what makes me a Christian, is because I want to help out my fellow man. Isn't that what Christ would have wanted? Oh no, maybe that's why I can't be a Republican. Why not help out the entire country as opposed to 5 fucking people? I try and stay objective. I try and look at both sides of an argument. I always do that. I can't stay objective on this one. I can't look at both sides of this argument. I don't see both sides of this argument. I can't see looking for 5 people when there are millions of people who need our fucking help. Maybe this is how we justify boosting the military's budget every fucking year? Is this how we do it? When there are millions of people who need our help, but dear God, we need to keep the military's budget above the level of where it was when we were fighting wars on 2 different theaters? Is this how we justify that? By searching for 5 people as opposed to helping millions? I don't get it. If you can tell me, leave me a comment. Again, my name is Matthew. This has been Matthew Land. Please like and subscribe. I will 99 times out of 100 give you the facts. These have been facts. There are 5 people that are missing, and there are millions of people who need help in this country. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you next time about something that's a little less biased, I promise.